Darkness falls, shadows grow long. We gather around, drawn to tales of horror, of crimes unsolved. Why are we so fascinated? Is it the adrenaline rush of fear, or a deeper need to understand the darkness that lurks beneath the surface? Perhaps it's the mysteries that truly captivate us. The questions with no answers. The cases where the lines between reality and the supernatural blur. These are the stories that keep us up at night. Stories like the Hinterkaifeck murders, a case steeped in blood and whispers of something more. March 31st, 1922. Think about that date. It marks a day of unimaginable horror on a small farm in Bavaria, Germany. The scene? Gruesome. 6 bodies lay lifeless. The family who lived there brutally murdered. Andreas Gruber and his wife Kazilia. Their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel and her 2 children Kazilia and Joseph. Even the maid, Maria Baumgartner, met a grim end. Each victim found in a horrifying tableau, silenced forever in the most brutal way imaginable. Unexplained phenomena, hauntings and premonitions. The eerie and unexplainable events that have puzzled and terrified people for generations. The macabre scene at Hinterkaifeck was only the beginning. It was a chilling prelude to a series of events that would haunt the village forever. Whispers of strange occurrences began to circulate. Stories of ghostly apparitions and mysterious sounds spread like wildfire.
The previous maid fled the farm months before, claiming it was haunted. She was convinced that something malevolent resided there. She swore she heard voices and felt a dark presence. The feeling of being watched was constant and unnerving.
Her replacement Maria arrived the day of the murders. Unaware of the farm's dark history, she stepped into a nightmare. An eerie coincidence or something more? The timing of her arrival seemed almost too perfect, as if orchestrated by unseen forces. Some villagers spoke of seeing the apparition of little Joseph, wandering the fields. His ghostly figure became a common sight.
Others claimed to hear the phantom cries of the family echoing in the night. The mournful wails would send shivers down their spines. These stories, passed down through generations, fueled the belief that something sinister lingered at Hinterkaifeck. The farm's dark legacy continued to cast a long shadow over the village.
Whispers in the darkness, the supernatural's grip on the case. The Hinterkaifeck murders have long been shrouded in mystery and fear. Did the supernatural play a role in the Hinterkaifeck murders? The eerie setting of the old farmhouse only added to the chilling atmosphere. Could the family have been victims of a vengeful spirit, or a malevolent entity? Strange occurrences were reported by the family before their tragic end.
While investigators dismissed these claims, focusing on more earthly motives, the paranormal theories persisted. The local community couldn't shake off the feeling of an otherworldly presence. The brutal nature of the crime, with its sheer violence, the lack of a clear motive, and the inexplicable details, and the chilling events preceding the murders, such as unexplained noises and sightings, all contributed to the case's eerie aura. The farmhouse itself seemed to hold on to its dark secrets.
The supernatural, whether real or imagined, became intertwined with the facts. It was as if the very air around the crime scene was thick with mystery. It captured the public's imagination and fueled endless speculation. Stories of ghost sightings and supernatural encounters spread like wildfire, keeping the legend alive. An enduring mystery, the shadows remain. The Hinterkaifeck murders, a case that has baffled investigators and intrigued the public for decades. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved, despite numerous theories and extensive investigations. The killer, or killers, were never brought to justice, leaving a haunting void in the annals of criminal history. The lack of answers only deepens the mystery, as each new piece of evidence seems to raise more questions than it answers.
Was it a robbery gone wrong? A crime of passion? Or perhaps a calculated act of vengeance? Or something more sinister, driven by forces beyond our understanding? Some even speculate about supernatural involvement. The passage of time hasn't diminished the intrigue surrounding the case. In fact, it has only grown stronger. If anything, it's amplified it, turning the Hinterkaifeck murders into a legend of sorts.
The farmhouse, long since demolished, still casts a long shadow over the Bavarian countryside, a place where the past and present seem to intertwine. It stands as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the most unexpected places, a darkness that refuses to be forgotten. A darkness that, in the case of Hinterkaifeck, may be forever intertwined with the supernatural, leaving us to wonder if we will ever truly understand what happened on that fateful night.